So during the Sett live stream yesterday, there were a lot of questions from you guys about how some of Sett's abilities work and what some of his combos are. I was searching around YouTube and there's not really many YouTube videos showing, if not any, showing and explaining how Sett actually works. There's mainly just gameplay videos. So today we're gonna chill in this practice tool for a bit. We'll go over all of his abilities and passives, and we'll try and get a good feel for how Sett actually is supposed to be played. I really do think he is a unique champion. Similar to Vi, Sett is his own champion for sure. So first things first is Sett's passive, and that's called Pit Grit. There's a set of passives in here. One is Heavy Hands and the other is Heart of the Half Beast. Heavy Hands, you alternate between left punch, right punch. Left punch deals normal damage, right punch comes out quicker and deals some bonus damage. And then Heart of the Half Beast, you regenerate missing HP based on how much HP you have. So let's go ahead and see how Sett's set of Heavy Hands actually works. Pull up a target dummy here, and let's auto attack this a few times. We're gonna see that he's gonna come out with left punch first and then right punch. Left hand, right hand. Okay, so as you can see, left punch first, and then when right punch comes out, it kind of looks empowered a bit. Let's do it one more time. Okay, so now that we've seen his basic auto attacks, it gets interesting because of the Q. The Q knuckle down is an auto attack reset. And when I was first playing Sett, I was playing him wrong because I wasn't taking advantage of Heavy Hands. I was basically doing this. Now, as you can see, I was throwing the left punch and then hitting Q for the auto attack reset. You want to let two auto attacks go through so you can get maximum damage out. To see how that looks. That's maximum damage right there. Also, not only is Sett's Q an auto attack reset, it gives you movement speed if you hit Q while running towards an enemy. Let's go ahead and max out our Dead Man's Plate here so we don't get confused. We're at 419 movement speed. Now let's run towards the target dummy. As you can see, he gains a lot of movement speed. Next up is Sett's W, Haymaker. There's a passive and an active in this one. The passive is basically Sett stores grit, and you see that accumulate down here. So he stores grit.
Will soon fall.
He stores grit here to a cap of 2478, but that's only because how much HP I have. So it's going to differ from game to game. We're just maxed out here with HP for scientific purposes. And the active is when you actually hit W, you shoot in a direction, not shoot, but you throw your ability out in a direction and you do true damage to the enemy while also gaining a shield. Let's see how that works. We'll clear this target dummy. I'm gonna come over here and take some turret damage, and we will drop this right here. Okay, so I had to get rid of some of Sett's items. I was too tanky for the turret to actually deal damage to me, so that we can see how the W ability works. Let's try it now. Like I said, you want to wait until Sett's golden to hit W, because then that's max damage. As you can see, it's a huge shield, and it does insane amounts of true damage. Now, just for research purposes, this is how his W looks without grit. As you can see, he gains no shield. There's no true damage. So you have to have some type of grit for the W to actually do decent work. So next up is Sett's E, Facebreaker. It really reminds me of a Thresh Flay, but instead of making enemy champions go away from you, you're bringing them closer together, to stick on them. If you face break only one enemy, you only apply a slow. There's no real stun there. It was airborne for a bit, but there's no real stun. If there's two enemies inside the box, all other enemies will also get stunned that are inside the box. So minimum 2 to apply the stun. Now if we can add a third dummy, see how this looks. Everyone gets stunned, right? So in a team fight scenario, you want to make sure that you get this E off on multiple enemies and not just one. Now, last but not least is Sett's ulti, the showstopper.
If I ever find my old man,
Let's just use it.
well, I hope he's training.
So satisfying to use, very satisfying to use. Basically, it's like a Vi ulti, but they're not stuck in place. You're not ulting them in place. You're taking them a distance away. So you would think that you would want to ult an ADC as Sett, but no.
I don't have to
If
fight back.
whoever is whoever is the enemy team's front line, you'll want to ult their front line first, so that you can apply the AoE damage of Sett's ult to their back line, something like this. And then you can use E. So that's like a really good combo right there. Let's go ahead and look at the ulti one more time. And as you can see, the ulti has a big radius. That's why, in my opinion, you want to be ulting whoever is in their front line. That way, you're able to make it to their back line. They are ADC, APC, and then you can use Face Breaker to stun them up, and then you have your W to save you. Now that we've went over the abilities and how they work, let's go ahead and see how some of his combos can work. I've played about 10-15 games of Sett, and basically what I've already said is ulti their front line and then spam your abilities. You really want to try and get the 2 autos off before you auto reset with knuckle down though. That's very important. So it looks something like this. You're taking damage, you can W. There it is. Guys, if you enjoyed these short, informative videos, I'd appreciate it if you could leave a like. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on. I'll try to be uploading more PBE gameplay. If you subbed from the Sett stream yesterday, yo, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. See you guys next video. Oh, hello there. You're dead. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. Woo! Dude, the W, oh my god. That W was insane. Boom, boy! Get out of my face! Whoops. Oh, I should have Zonya's, dude. Yo. How did I not kill him there? The W was such a... Oh, I see. They have double heal. That's why.